Opening statements, we'd move to questioning. Senator Santorum, you've said that your campaign is about freedom, and that 20 years from now, you don't want to be telling your grandchildren how America once was free. Name 3 freedoms you had the day before President Obama was sworn in that you don't have now.
Obamacare, to begin with. Obamacare is the most egregious...
Have you had to change doctors?
May I finish?
No, sir. Have you had to change doctors?
No.
Has anyone in your family had to change doctors? Has there been any change at all in health care for you or your family?
I'm talking about Obamacare now.
My question was, name 3 freedoms that you had the day before the president was sworn in that you don't have now. Mr. Speaker, you just said that if you're elected, the price of gas will be $2.50 a gallon. How does the U.S. president control the price of oil? Governor, you've said that as president, you will never apologize for America. This question's in 2 parts. Name an instance in which the president has apologized for America, and can you imagine no instance in which a U.S. president should apologize for America?
Mr. McAvoy, I find it reprehensible that the liberal media would try to pit Republicans against one another, and I, for one, won't stand by while it happens.
This is the Republican primary, Mr. Speaker, and you're running for the nomination. It wasn't my idea to pit you against anyone. It was yours. Congressman Paul, I'd like to discuss the newsletters you wrote and sold starting in the 1990s.
I've already said everything I have to say. I never wrote those letters, and I never even read them.
They had your name on them, they had your signature on them, you made money from them, and in 1996 you defended them to the Dallas Morning News.
I don't like
Stop.
pretending that...
Everybody stop. There's no need to go along any further. I see where you're going. Adam,
Listen.
is there someplace we can talk privately?
Take my office.
Adam.
I think they really liked it. Did a good job, everybody. Give me a minute.
Look, and I told you, this guy
This guy what?
wasn't on the team.
He's on the team, okay?
Hang on.
He just
the
put
team
on a
I'm on is
display
the
of
voters.
destroying
Make
our
sure smart,
candidates.
qualified people disagreeing about issues.
Your plan was to embarrass the candidates.
I want candidates who can answer those questions. And if they know they're going to be held responsible for the nonsense they're shouting on the stump, they'll be forced to stop shouting nonsense.
This guy's lost his mind.
He hasn't.
Adam, this is exactly what we always talked about. This is what we dreamed of. We said we need real campaign reform and a way of letting Americans hear the 2 best competing arguments.
Nobody could stand up to that kind of questioning.
You think that was brutal questioning?
It really wasn't.
And you honestly believe the candidates would submit themselves to this?
They should welcome it.
I don't believe
Any
what I'm
candidate
hearing.
who can handle a cross is going to find himself at the top of the polls in the morning, and we should welcome it because it'll clear out the clown car and give us a serious discussion among serious candidates.
The only person who would welcome it is him. This is about him. He wants to look tough by making the candidates look like idiots.
He doesn't. I've known this man for 25 years, and I vouch for
I don't care what you vouch for. I am not allowing the goddamn press to make fools out of our candidates.
I'll remember that the next time you bitch about how the press never vetted Obama.
We're not agreeing to this format. You are going to abide by the rules that we give you. And I don't want Mackenzie McHale producing it for you.
What are you talking about?
I want the old Will McAvoy. Not the thing she turned you into. I know all about that lady.
Get out.
Will, come on. You need the debate. Of course he can use Mackenzie.
These guys have been compromising and compromising all week so we could host a debate that made some sense and did some good.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that because it was all for nothing.
We need ACN.
No, we don't.
They've got the independents.
He's not the only anchor at ACN. Don Kiefer.
Yeah,
How would you and Elliot Hirsch like to have one of the debates?
eat me.
Mr. Skinner, I'm trying to be as
When
diplomatic.
Don says eat me, that's usually the end of the conversation.
Sloan Sabbath. You want to be a star?
Me?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I hate these guys. I don't know why you don't, and I'll be in the car.